Hi everyone, this is Veronica, your maths tutor, and I have today a guest, Radek. It's my brother. Hi Radi.
Hi, Very.
And Radek is here to help me to demonstrate how easy it is to use Zoom and Bitpaper to do online maths tuition. So, Radi, just to start first with, can you tell me what you're using for your writing and stuff, which we'll be doing just in a moment?
So what I'm using is a graphic tablet about the size of a regular computer screen, and it is basically a regular computer screen which I can also draw into with this kind of a pen.
Like I have.
So yeah, I can literally write everything that I want on my computer screen with it.
Okay, sounds pretty convenient. My graphical
Yes.
tablet doesn't have the screen, but I can see what I'm doing and where I'm moving my like graphical pencil. So yeah, we'll be both using graphical pen, graphical tablet, just a little bit different type. So let's see how that will be working. How was the like logging into Zoom and Bitpaper? Was it technically any problem or was it okay?
It was super easy, just a few clicks. I was kind of surprised, but everything is easy these days. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, well that's good then. So let's see. I think using Windows as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I can imagine that was similar situation as I did, just few clicks and it was done, everything installed. So Radi, because you are like a good movie maker, right? You do videos, it's like your hobby. So I prepared some question to deal with that's actually down to some actual video, as you can see here. So this is my video I did recently with our
Mm-hmm.
sister. Video like I'm doing just right now with you, but I created it in kind of weird ratio. As you can see, it's like it's kind of random numbers.
It's
These
different.
these
Yes.
dimensions, right? Not really
Mm-hmm.
usual, are they? So
Oh, then,
I was thinking that it's very popular, like full HD, right? Which is 1920 times 1080, and that translates to 16:9 ratio. And I was like, well, do I have 16:9 ratio here? I would like to, because you can stretch it a little bit or something, but whether it would fit nicely to a screen, right?
That's
So
true.
I was thinking we can just double check that my video actually is somehow, although it's obviously a different size, it's a little bit smaller, but that the ratio is as same as the full HD ratio should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you remember ratios, surely you do from when you were in school. So ratios are things that might look a little bit different, but give you same proportions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These numbers 1 to 2 is the same ratio as 2 to 4. Yeah. So
True.
you can surely tell me another example of what could be the same ratio, although using different numbers.
Mm-hmm. So from what I see from this basic example is that all of those ratios are basically multiplied directly by 2. So if I should continue, it would be something like 4 divided by 8
Yeah.
and so on. Or in this case, it could be 8 divided by 16, right? And so on.
Yeah, it's as you said, literally my basic ratio I chose. This is an example before we go back to the real video stuff. So I chose ratio. If this is 1, this is double of it. So if you have, let's say, 8, you have 16 of it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
16 of the next number, whatever that is. Yeah. Perfect. This is good. So just an example to see how ratios work. So that actually means that somehow 1920 to 1080 should be same as 16:9. Obviously, they're different numbers, but they give us the same ratio. And the ratio actually could be also interpreted as if you just, as you said, divide it, right? Like a dividing here. You can divide 1920 by 1080. If you have a calculator, you can actually do it here right now. You can write what is 1920 divided by 1080.
Okay, just a second. So 1920 divided by 1080. That gives me 1.77777.
Okay, can you write it here, please?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. 7, maybe let's just add a few more sevens. That's fine. I'll do that for you.
I already rounded up. Well, in that case, I should round it up in 1.8. Right?
Ah, that's true. That's true. So we could probably round it to, let's say, 1.78. I think 2 decimal places are good enough. Yeah. So if we double check, 16 divided by 9 really, indeed, gives us also 1.777. It's 1.7 recurring, rounded to 1.78. So how about my with random dimensions here? So if we have 1364 times 768, and I'm dealing with the ratio, so I'll write it actually as a ratio. I'm curious whether it's also 16 to 9-ish or something very similar. That's the question. How shall I check whether I have ratio 16 to 9 when I use these video dimensions?
6 to 9. Yeah, so basically it should be the same process, right? So I would divide it 1364 divided by 760. Yeah, so that gives me again 1.77, or if I would round it again, it would be 1.78 again.
Okay, so we really divided and got something roughly as 1.78. I know the number is a little bit different because it's not exactly 7 recurring, but it's just, as I said, it's in real life, the rounding sometimes is needed and it's okay, and it would still work, and we can say, yes, it is really displaying as 16 to 9, which means 16 parts this way. Yeah, imagine there will be 16 parts. It's not 16, but let's pretend. And 9 parts here, right? So 16 and 9. So that's sort of the rectangle. So if I have different ratio, let's say it would be, I don't know.
It was
we had 1 to 2 actually, right? If we do 1 to 2, that's 2 bits here. Let's say, let's do it also like rectangle-ish.
Okay.
1 here. So yeah, it's definitely different than here. Although even if we do it bigger, right? So if we do like 1 and it's 2, it is a different ratio because this ratio here is 0.5, right? If we go the other way, the ratio will be literally like bigger by smaller. The ratio is 2, fine, but doesn't definitely none of these numbers are 1.78. So surely we can say there are different ratios. And this is very, very similar. So we can say, yes, it is roughly 16 to 9. So my video is like looking a little bit weird, but actually it's not that bad. That the ratio is okay, I would say.
It's similar.
You think?
It's very similar.
Yeah. So you as a video maker, you'll be like you wouldn't be telling me like I chose really weird dimensions.
I would just crop it if it would be necessary.
Okay, but this looks like we're fairly close, so maybe we can just like leave the cropping and keep it as it is. Yeah, okay, that's good. I don't know how to crop it, so I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe I would ask you then. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I really just want to show a little bit of demonstration to see how we can cooperate together, and I really like that you use different color. I also use various colors, but not always in these quick demonstrations. It's just want to keep things flowing, but it's really nice to use different colors, underline things, highlight them, and yeah, so it's nice to see also a bit of your writing there, and to see that it's like actually different. So yeah, thank you for that. That was really good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy to help.
So, Radi, oh, excellent. Thank you. So, yeah, we have so many colors there. So we definitely I use them all when I do the online lessons. But as I said, just I just prefer the black one here to do it a little bit quick. But colors are surely good and useful to really highlight things. So I think that will be probably all of it. I think we settled things that my frame width and frame height are 16:9, and we should be happy with that. They're not exactly, but they're very, very similar. So we could call it 16:9 ratio, which is all I needed. So thank you for checking that with me, and that I don't need to really crop the video or anything like that.
As I said, I'm happy to help.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much for your help, and it was really nice. It was really nice to do this with you. Thank you.
Same. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.